All right, friends, we are on lesson 6.5. We're going to be writing some subtraction sentences today again, starting on page 335. Our essential question is, how can you solve subtraction word problems and complete the equation? So how can we solve it, and then how can we complete the equation? So first, there are 3 fish. See, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 fish that we're going to be starting with. Some fish swim away. Now there are 2 fish left. So if we had 3 and we have 2 left, how many swam away? Just this one, right? 1 swam away. So if I were going to be writing that out, they're helping us quite a bit here. We're just going to be tracing it, but I want us to think, if they didn't have this down here for us, how would we figure it out? So there are 3 fish. So listen to my words first. There are 3 fish. So this picture matches my words. If some of them swim away and we have 2 left, how many swam away? So I give you guys 2 of those numbers in my word problem. I say we have 3 fish. And then I say some of them swam away. I don't tell you how much, but I say some of them did. And I'm also telling you that we're going to be using our subtraction or a minus sign, because I said they swam away. That means they're taking away or it's getting smaller. So if we have 3 fish, some of them swim away and we have 2 left, so I give you 2 at the end also. How many swam away? 1. I bet you guys are like, Mrs. Maja, I know, it's right there. I want to make sure that your brain's thinking through how we get each part of this with our symbols as well, okay? So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Let's go to this page here. Okay, so up here in the red apple, in this first section, we have 5 crabs. Some of the crabs crawl away. And we have 3 crabs left. How many crabs left the group? It shows us up here too. Let me use a darker tool. So we had 5. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They give us that number 2. We had 5. Some of them crawled away. So we know we're taking away. And then we have how many left? 1, 2, 3. So how many do we have to take away? 1, 2. So if we take away those 2, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Now, it doesn't give us this number. It just shows us how many we're starting with and how many we need to end up with. So, if I have 4 turtles, 1, 2, 3, 4, some of them crawl away. So we're going to minus, and we end up with 3 at the end. So if we have 1, 2, 3, we have 3 left. How many did we take away? 1. So if we have 4, we take away 1, that leaves us with 3. Let's do another one. We have 4 crabs. We're going to take away some of the crabs. And at the end, we have how many left? Just 1. So if we only have 1 left at the end, how many did I have to take away? 3. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. If I have 5 killer whales, some of them swim away and we are left with 2. How many swam away? If we have 2 at the end, it's telling us how many we're ending up with and how many we started with. So we have to figure out what goes here. If we had 5, we're going to take away some of them and we end up with 2 left. 1, 2. Don't get confused where this isn't the number we write down. We have to write down how many we took away. 3. Now if we have 3 fish, we take away some from the group and we're left at the end with 1. If we're left with 1, how many do we have to get rid of? Right? If we have 1 left at the end, these 2 were taken away. We have 5 dolphins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Short neck, belly fat. Mr. 5 wears a hat. 5, and we're going to take away some of the dolphins. They swim off, and we're left with 1. So if one of them is left, how many did we take away? 4. We're left with that 1. You see how we figure out how many we take away when they give us how many we start with and how many we end up with? So now listen to this word problem. Kristen has 4 flowers. Those are going to represent the 4 flowers. Kristen has 4 flowers. She gives her friend some flowers. Now Kristen has 2 flowers. How many did she give her friend? So, if Kristen had 4 flowers, she gave some of them to her friend, and now she has 2 left. 1, 2. How many did she give away to her friend? How many do we have to put right here? That's supposed to be an arrow. She had 4. She gave some of them away. And now she has 2 left over. How many did she give away? 2. Now for this one, you get to come up with your own. You're going to make your own subtraction word problem about flowers. Then you're going to draw something to go along with it and then solve it over here. You get to choose. It tells us that we're starting with 4. So you have to start with 4 because that's how many they gave us to do. 4 flowers, but you get to choose. How many are you taking away and how many are you going to have left over? I'll give you an example. Mrs. Medja has 4 flowers. She gives away some to other teachers at the school. Now she has 2 left. That's actually the same as up above. Silly me, I should do a different one. She has, let's say, this is why I should use a pencil. Let's say she has 1 left. I have 1 left. There's 4 flowers. I give some away to teachers at the school, so I have 1 left. So if I have this 1 left, how many did I give away? 3. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. You can do that same one or you can do a different one. Alright, so now on this page, same thing, practicing on your own, finding how many you're taking away from the group. It gives you the starting and the ending number. And then on the back, the lesson check is some practice, the spiral review from previous lessons. So for number 2, you're going to count the number in each set and circle the set that has a greater number of counters. So count and then how many, which one is greater. And then for the green leaf down here, how many more counters would you place in the model to make 9? Draw those counters. Send me pictures of this last page when you're done.